Welcome to Any Hoop Podcast. It's your boy, any host, JC.
And 4-5. What's good, y'all?
We back and we talking basketball.
Yo.
It's definitely been a minute. You know what I mean? Last time we had guests, we back to, you know what I mean, your two familiar faces. And there's been a lot going on in the A, just like always. There's been a lot going on in the A. That's why 2 weeks is cool, because we get a lot more to talk about. But not only the All-Star game, but also a lot of trades before the trade deadline went through. We got like 25 games left in the season. Ooh. It's getting tight now. Everybody seems they got their roster. Everybody's set. So it's time.
I think the games start back up tomorrow. That's tomorrow, as of that we're recording the episode. So.
Yeah, so it's Wednesday today. Tomorrow's Thursday, so tomorrow should be the first games. We get to play. Home team Philly get to play the Grizzlies. Well, that's gonna be on TNT. So y'all get to see that national. We get to, you know what I mean?
We fine in the East.
Mm-hmm. We fine in the East. You feel me? We fine in the East. And that's what we're going to talk about today, because with all the trades and all the moves, we really got to break down on who we looking at now to be in, like, who we think going to be ahead in the game now with the trades and everything. And especially the West, because the West added 2 people. So if you didn't hear, if you've been on the rock, the Nets dismantled their team that they was all in on. They was all in on the Harden, Kyrie, KD thing, and that is up. And now they all in on a different thing, different project. They working on the future now. You feel me? It's yet to be seen, even though they got some nice pieces still. But they back to where they were before they got the KD and everything. And now KD and Kai are both in the West, and now we got to talk about how the West is now new. That's a brand new West, even though it's been a brand new West. Yeah. It's a brand new West. You feel me? And I want to talk about who didn't really make 2 big moves, but we still are looking at them to do something. The Warriors, the champs. Looking at the new A, looking at the Suns now, looking at the Lakers now, looking at the Mavs, and the Nuggets are still the Nuggets. You feel me? The Kings are still the Kings. Yeah. What do you think? The Warriors still cool? Can we still be like, they just gonna turn it on and they gonna be cool? Or is this like sudden?
I don't know. I guess we gotta find out. I don't agree with Chuck. I don't know if y'all was watching All-Star Weekend. He told Draymond it was done. You can never really count out a dynasty until they show you that you can count them out.
Until they get rid of those pieces.
Yeah, because I thought the same thing about the Spurs, and they ended up pulling the championship out in 2014.
We thought the same thing about them, and they pulled out a championship last year.
Yeah, exactly. So we can't really count anybody out. But I was expecting them to actually move those younger pieces that weren't looking the best on that roster. They got Gary Payton back, and they weren't really using James Wiseman. I think they really miss Gary Payton. The second or third, I forgot. Second, right?
Second, yeah.
Second. Just to make sure, you know what I mean? But yeah, they was really missing him.
He's a heart. He like a Kendrick Perkins type of player. Yeah, about KP back when he was on Boston. And after they traded him, they weren't the same. That's just because of the locker room and the emotional.
Yeah, and as far as the emotion side, not what he brings. On the floor, I would compare him to a Iggy and Draymond Green.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you could use that when you're soon going to lose those guys. So
especially right now, they can use all the help they need.
Yeah, I think as long as you have Steph Curry, who's a top 5 player in the league right now, you can't really count them out. But with everybody else making moves and with their injuries going on and the fact that they haven't had a chance to gel because Steph's had 2 pretty big injuries where he missed close to a month out of the season, you definitely want to make a move. But I don't know. They're sitting at the 7th seed right now. We just got to see.
We just got to see because they looking sorry. I ain't even gonna lie. They just 7th seed because that's high. I ain't even gonna lie.
But we know anything can happen in the play-in, so I just
anything can happen in the West period too, because we not gonna act like the West is all sold up.
For sure.
But at the same time, y'all.
You want to get in that top 6 seed though, because once that play-in happens,
Let me see. Hold on, so I can pull up the standings right now.
Yeah, something.
9th.
Yeah, 9th?
I was gonna say that's worse. You have them pretty high.
Damn. Yeah, I checked a few days ago. It was definitely not a few days ago.
But like you said, it's all in between. They all in between a game or two. So it all go up and down.
But the lowest seed,
OKC.
No, the lowest seed that can like actually like get themselves in the playoffs and actually out of the play-in is the 13th seed, which is the Lakers, and they added a lot of pieces. So with that being said, with what the Warriors added, they made a cap space move, which is good for the future because they got James Wiseman for like a lot of picks and stuff like that.
Always think about the future.
But like, and that's probably what they're thinking. They probably think this might not be their year, but on the same token, I don't know about them making a push this year though. But we'll see.
It might be a wrap for the guys. But you just brought up the Lakers.
Yeah.
And me and you was talking about the Lakers off camera.
Ooh,
and,
I love Lake Show.
I'm letting y'all know, this don't look like enough to me to do a lot in the playoffs. I ain't even gonna lie. I still look like they're gonna get smoked unless my man AD come back and do something. Seriously. Because even with LeBron playing great, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing in the playoffs without some help. Like, we are so past the point where we looking for some heroics from that man. It's just gonna look bad. He gonna look like he's just stat padding. It's gonna look so bad, but I'm telling y'all, he old. That's just what it is, bro. Mm-hmm. So like, it's all on AD. He is the key to that team. He's the best player on the team. It happens every time he plays ball. He just don't play. So Vanderbilt, D-Lo,
Malik Beasley.
I don't think those guys are going to do anything in the playoffs with LeBron without AD, bro. It's all on AD. Like, if AD don't play, bro, y'all getting smoked. Like, it's just.
Oh yeah.
He has to have like 30, bro. Like.
Yeah, no, you just gotta play your game. I think health wise, Murray, like these guys stay healthy, they're great, and it does rely on AD and partially LeBron, because being that LeBron is not, I won't say injury prone, but he is older. He can get injured as well. It can just happen, you know. Definitely hope for that to not happen. But the team that they got, I think they traded Russell Westbrook, a guy who they felt like they couldn't start at all, for 3 guys who are legit starters on more than half of NBA teams. So you got D'Lo, who's way more of a better fit. He started off the year a little bit bad, but he's shooting like career high from the 3-point line, career high from the field goal percentage. So, and this is like the easiest job I think he's ever had in his career as well. And then you got Malik Beasley, who's a sharpshooter, someone that the Lakers haven't had since, I don't know, even when they had that 2020 championship team, I don't think they had really a sharpshooter for real. But, you know what I mean, that's just opinion. And then you got Jared Vanderbilt, who's actually one of the like best defenders in the league right now. Like an all NBA type defender. I know a lot of people don't know about him because he was with the Timberwolves, then the Jazz, 2 teams we don't talk about like that. But like he said, it all goes down to AD. I just wish they would have kept Thomas Bryant because he was like a really good backup center, but he said he wanted more minutes, then went to the Nuggets. So I don't know.
I don't know what that's all about either. But I guess he figured more over there.
Yeah, but I do think the team is better. I think their main focus is just getting into the playoffs right now.
Y'all about to get smoked. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even about to sit here and act like I got hope for y'all. Y'all about to get smoked, bro. AD about to get hurt in like the first minute.
Don't say that.
And then y'all about to get smoked, bro. That's
what
going to
Andrew Bogut.
Bro, y'all about to get smoked, bro.
Yo, AD, stay healthy, man. I need to see. LeBron doesn't have that many years left. I need to see playoff Bron.
Smoke.
Stay healthy. Go vegan like Beyonce do for a month.
Smoke.
Stay healthy, man.
Get smoked, bro.
Go vegan or something.
Because they're going to have to play the
some
Suns.
calcium.
If y'all play the Suns, bro, y'all getting smoked. KD ain't got no sympathy for y'all, bro. He gonna laugh as he crosses over.
You can't say injury prone and then ignore that KD be getting hurt every year.
He do be getting hurt, but talk about an easy job.
And
He got a real easy job over here too.
Chris Paul, when them playoffs come, he turned 38 again.
You think this gonna turn up Devin Booker?
I think it definitely turns up Devin Booker.
He's gonna be more inspired to play.
Yeah, Devin Booker
in his life.
Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to say, but like even seeing him on the bench, like I haven't seen him smile like that since he had 71, and they lost that game. So.
And they real red. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be so energized, bro.
Yeah,
KD gonna be energized playing with Devin Booker, because Kyle like his homie. Like Kyle, like that's like me and Mike playing, right?
You're right.
But then like
in the Celebrity All-Star game.
Yeah, in the Celebrity All-Star game, right? But let's say like Mike had a son. And, Mike not playing ball no more, but me and Mike's son playing. I'm like, dang, yo, Mike's son is good, bro. Like y'all about to make me, like, turn up so I could, like, turn up with y'all boy, because he's good. He just need a little help. Like, and that's kind of what KD looking like, yo, he just need a little help. He just need a little push, and he can get a ring. he could take over. Kind of how LeBron was looking at AD. You know what I mean?
We seen in Brooklyn when that whole team was healthy. Every time that team was healthy, him and Kyrie did great. It was great basketball, whether they had James Harden or not. So we know if he has that second guy with him and there's not drama, he could just hoop. The Suns got a little rid of that drama that they had with the owner. Mm-hmm. So that was really the only drama over there. So they got rid of that. He can definitely hoop. Only thing for them is really just
DeAndre Ayton.
His
attitude.
No, I would just say that too, but the depth, for real. They did lose Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, which were like big pieces.
That's a hurt piece. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges is like, I think he can definitely be like a all-star. You know what I mean?
This might sound crazy, but all that.
Yeah, the next like 2-3 years, I could definitely see Mikal Bridges being an all-star.
Do you think you think
I think
this might hurt them in the long run?
In the long run, yes, but right now, win the championship, I would have made that trade. Especially when we seen like what we thought KD would go for. Like the Nets was originally asking for like Jaylen Brown, Anthony Edwards, and Cat had like came up that they had asked for. Like this is
who the
I don't know if that was rumors or not.
I guess they just didn't want to trade him to no contender for real.
Yeah, but I mean they kind of had to at this point.
Yeah, I guess that's just like send him to the West.
Mm-hmm.
Send him to the West, and not to LeBron. We don't like LeBron.
It was just crazy because the East. It was crazy because we felt like the East had the power for a second, and now it's like that shift is either even or like geared towards the West.
They got the West gotta prove it. That's all. At this point, the West gotta prove it. They got the names over there now, but you know we still gotta watch them hoop. So the first half of the season, the East been hooping.
Yeah,
I mean the East players was snapping in the All-Star game. You mean? And I guess we can transition to that. The All-Star game was kind of. Oh no, hold on. Before we talk about the All-Star game, I guess we gotta talk about the Mavs. It's 2 games that Luka and Kyrie played together.
3,
I
think. Yeah,
3 all day. All right, 3. I remember 2. I probably only watched 2 myself, but it was definitely one game.
It was 2 I watched and then one I didn't get a chance to watch.
It was passing back and forth. What game was that?
That was the Timberwolves game. That might have been the first one.
Yo, shout out to who was on him. It was
Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, and they snapped. They played great defense.
And guess who Anthony Edwards got to learn defense from? Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt.
Y'all about to get smoked in the playoffs, bro. This is about to be bad, bro.
But no, back to the Mavs.
We gonna watch the play-in. We might have to watch that joint live, bro.
Ooh, that would be great. That'd be great.
If y'all make the play-in.
That'd be great.
Hopefully
depending on who makes the play-in, we might make the play-in live, watch the play-in live. Because if it's something snapping, like if it's like Warriors, Mavs, I want to see that.
It's probably gonna be like
Pelicans, Warriors or something.
Lakers, Warriors. That'll probably be a good joint.
No, that'd be a good joint too.
It'll probably be
Lakers.
But yeah, I ain't got no hope for them Lakers. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
But yeah, what do you think after those 2 or 3 games? But like with
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited
because all their games are close.
I'm excited because just like how we said Devin Booker is excited to have a KD.
Yeah,
my man Luka ain't never seen nobody hoop like this before. Period, bro. Like live up close, he about to have the most fun he ever had in his life, bro. In basketball life, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I know that the playoffs is about getting like stops and, you know, defense is really big, but it's also about being able to get buckets on all 3 levels and having the best player on your team. And there was never a series in Luka's career where his second best player wasn't like the 4th best player on the floor or the 5th best player on the floor. So usually there's the next 2 best players are on the other team, whether that's, you know, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. What was it last year against the Suns? Chris Paul,
and
Devin Booker, and arguably DeAndre Ayton. So
I ain't even gonna lie.
And then
the last 3 years of playoff basketball, it's only about the best player on the team, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing about
even
that
with the Warriors
stop stuff.
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, A. Wiggins, like after Luka, in between Luka, the next best player is always like the 5th, 6th best player on his team. Now with Kyrie, you got a chance of him being the 2nd, 3rd best player on the floor. So it's having that best player. Yes, you get less stops, but you get more buckets, and Luka doesn't burn out. Instead of getting, I've seen a lot of playoff series, he gets 20, 25 in the first half, and then second half, they start, he starts trying to ISO, he's burnt out, he's real tired.
Let's just be real, though, because you bring up defense a lot, bro. It don't matter. Dead ass. That's why I said let's just be real, bro. I don't know if y'all watched the playoffs in the last, 5 years, bro. It's all about these runs, bro. People go cold, and then they be like, that's that defense. It ain't too much defense, bro. Until you get to the finals.
I can't say that though because at the end of the day, you gotta miss a shot on the other end. Like, yeah, you want to score more than the other. I think offense is more important than defense. I do keep talking about defense. I only brought up defense because I know everyone's saying like, oh yeah, they traded away their defense.
And that's why I'm saying it don't
what's
matter.
more important is the Kyrie thing. So the defense will hurt, but having a player that's better is more important in my opinion.
Bro, y'all
But,
just
you know
gotta
what I
watch the playoffs. Just watch the last playoffs.
Or you just gotta
watch last year playoffs.
You just gotta
bro.
realize this is an offensive league.
That's what I'm saying,
It's not
bro.
the
It
90s,
really
but-
changed. It really changed, bro. All that great defense that Boston had.
Like, even the Warriors, like, notice how, like, we always say they're a great defense, but we don't even think about the defenders over there. We always think about, them Splash Brothers. You know what I mean? So, like...
It's a team defense anyway. Everybody's
Exactly.
shifting everybody to different places.
all
anyway.
that chemistry.
And all that just so somebody can be uncomfortable to take a shot. It's not really like something getting like somebody they sending you to the middleman and you getting pinned or whatever. It's just so somebody can miss a shot, bro.
After Steph just took your heart by draining the three at the end of the shot clock from 25 feet away. So, like...
Or they just ran it up in the third
Yeah,
quarter.
right. But now
You
you're
can't
like,
come back.
you're like, I'm not even thinking about offense right now, man. They got Steph over there.
I can't come back, bro. They just ran this joint
Exactly.
up. I'm down 27 now. This is ridiculous. Like, look at the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves. That series was ridiculous. It was 3 21-point leads in one game. Are you kidding me? That was really crazy, bro. Like, it's really about a game of runs when it comes to the playoffs, bro. And as time moves forward and as they change the rules over and over, it's gonna be a purely offensive league, bro. Like, just
I mean, this
You can't
year
even play
is the
defense.
best, like the most. I won't say most productive, but at least the like most in like quantity offensive league we've had. Like
how
more
many
40-point
people-
games,
yeah, right?
players, and the reason why these 40-point games is happening. Is not because random people are scoring the 40. These are all stars that are scoring the 40. You're not getting like, we had Mikal Bridges score 40, Cam Thomas score 40, but like most of these 40-point games are coming from guys in the All-Star game. So like,
Or just you just gotta think about how
people are playing through their stars.
I was just about to say that
that's
they
what I'm-
hyper focus on
Yeah.
playing through their stars. So if Luka's having a good night, they're gonna play through Luka. If
that makes
JT
sense.
having a great night, they're gonna play through JT. Like, this is a star.
Rather than trying to find like an open three for Dorian Finney-Smith, why don't we
or
just get the
running
ball
the
to
same
Luka?
triangle
Yeah.
offense, whether it's gonna work or not. We just gonna run it. That's why Phil Jackson can't coach in this league no more. Sorry, but you know he tried and it didn't work no more. You feel me?
Oop.
Like, you gotta play through your stars. You feel me? It's not really super system. It's like the system that they have has to be revolved around the star that they got. I mean, it is what it is type time. So that's why, like he said, you got people scoring 60 points because they are designed to get every bucket in that offense right now. So Jalen Brunson could go and have 40-point games.
But the only issue is when you have just the one star.
Right.
And the next help is such a off the cliff, and that's when it becomes a problem, which is why you got to trade for the second best guy. But that's actually like valid in the playoffs. Like when's the last time you've seen someone as good as Luka win a championship, and the second best guy was Spencer Dinwiddie, or who was the second best guy on that team before the Kyrie trade? No respect to Spencer Dinwiddie, great player, but like, you know what I mean?
Dinwiddie, what's the other guy? Tim Hardaway,
Exactly.
Jaden Hardy,
Doesn't
Christian
happen.
Wood. It don't matter, bro. One of them, Dorian Smith. Like, they all.
It sounds like the
same
2018 Cavs.
players. They all the same player, bro. Or the last time you seen a team like that, bro, win something was damn near the Dallas Mavericks with Dirk in them.
Yeah.
Or you could give it to Kawhi in them
With the Raptors?
with the Raptors.
I think they got.
With Kyle Lowry.
I think they came up that year. They deserved a championship, but I feel like they.
But I feel like that was a
weird
less
year.
of a that was less of a like that wasn't like no super team and that. Like,
Yeah.
that was like a regular team. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like a bad team, but they wasn't like no team that you was looking like, yo, this is a crazy team.
Exactly.
You feel me? There's like a regular.
They were still better
basketball
than the
team.
Mavericks before the Kyrie trade, I would say. That Raptors team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because Pascal Siakam.
I was just about to say Siakam.
He was
Bro,
hooping.
when Siakam was hooping, yeah, people in Philly talk about we need to trade Ben Simmons for Siakam. That's how bad we wanted to get rid of Ben over here.
Speaking of Philly, how do you feel about Philly's moves though? They just traded Thibault, grabbed Jaden
Oh,
McDaniels.
yeah,
They were like one of the
Thibault's
team.
gone.
They're one of those contenders that didn't make that many moves before the All-Star break.
I think they just made moves
That made sense.
for them.
Yeah.
Like, it was just moves that made sense for them. So you would have to be a Sixers fan to really feel these moves, to really... And then at the same time, again, we don't even know if these moves is like necessarily better. It kind of looked like either the same or slightly better. You know what I mean? One of them type joints. So it's like it still depends on the main guys and the main pieces to win this to do what they gotta do.
The best move they made. My fault.
No, I'm not really concerned with. I think they shored up their bench chemistry wise. Like I feel like this is good for the actual team, and less of like a visual change that we can see as fans. I think this is something that the team won't really feel.
As a Sixers fan, though, the best team move we made is the slam dunk contest winner.
Joe, he snapped, bro. He snapped. He snapped.
I was watching him like do high school stuff. I don't know if you was on like social media a couple years ago when he was doing that, but like he would like come up a lot of times, and he's just doing like 360s in high school, and I'm like, yo, who is this kid?
Never heard of him.
But yeah, he's definitely. I've seen him like he was on the Lakers like last year for like 2 days one time. But like
seriously,
he was like on the G League, in between the G League team and the NBA team.
That's
like
crazy.
He would just never get to play like any minutes because he's just like a smaller guard who can score. But like you know what happens with smaller guards who can score in this league.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah. Look at Cam Thomas. He's not getting any minutes. And he just had 3 straight 40-point games.
All the Thomases.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, man.
Damn Thomas.
Oh man, he was great though, bro. He was great. Fake Vince Carter, what was his name? Most of these guys I've never heard of.
Jericho Sims.
Jericho Sims.
Y'all Knicks fans were talking crazy about him just for him to hang his like just to
first of all, bro,
bag for a 50.
You know you on camera, right? We can see you sneaking in your elbow and like you're not dunk. He kept making it look like he dunking with his elbow in that joint. He dunked with like a piece of his forearm in and then tried to slide it in there afterwards. Bro, we see you.
You know we can see you, right?
4K.
He said this.
Yo.
He would have gave his man's, you know what I mean, some pizza, you know what I mean, call somebody real quick, then put his joint and thought we wasn't going to see.
We're going to see you, bro. You made a whole call, tweet, and a text. I seen you, bro, and then you threw your joint.
But I liked Trey Murphy a lot, too.
Oh, Trey Murphy snapped.
Snapping.
They both snapped. Trey Murphy and the guy we just signed. What's his name, bro?
Mac McClung.
Mac McClung.
Yeah, he was.
Mac McClung. Yeah, McClung.
You're right. It's over.
Yeah, I'm not with you, McClung. I mean,
You're right.
I don't know, bro. Maybe you banging like that in the playoffs, bro. It's more than 2 weeks.
It's crazy. It seems like the best event, though, was the best parts of the whole All-Star Weekend seemed to be 3-point shot that didn't count, which y'all should have counted from The Miz. And the 3-point contest,
bro.
Honestly.
The Miz, bro.
But
y'all should have counted that, John, bro.
Yeah,
just because this is a
OT.
celebrity game, it don't matter, bro.
We're celebrities. It's
when was the Miz ever going to make a shot like that ever again in his life, where it counted like that, bro?
On the All-Star
game, in the All-Star
court.
This is what celebrities do it for. I'm saying this because when y'all put me in the celebrity All-Star game and I make that shot, it's counting. I don't care, bro, if it's 1 to 2 seconds off. I'm not in the A. I'm never going to do this ever again, bro.
No,
never on this stage. Never in front of this crowd. Bro, never. They took that away from him, bro, and that wasn't cool.
But, 3-point contest, though, that was also... Did you get to watch that?
I did not.
So, Anthony Simons, he was injured, which is like... I like Anthony Simons a lot, but he was injured, so their replacement for Anthony Simons in the 3-point contest, and I think it was just because he was also on the All-Star game, was Julius Randle.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen him post that on the ground.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, shout out Julius Randle, but like, I'm just like, y'all, I feel like they could have had somebody better. No disrespect to Julius Randle, but like...
Maybe they didn't want to do it. Maybe he's the only one.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that's
what happens. A lot of
just have 7 people in the...
Or just...
Because y'all got my man, now we making memes about him. His kid crying in the stands, like, yo. he talking to his kid like, I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm not even supposed to be
just
here.
relax, kid.
Like, all right.
This was just...
I could have put... Was JT... Oh, JT was in there. I could have had my man Jaylen Brown.
Maybe he didn't want to do it.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they asked real people. All right, hold on. Not real people.
Was crazy.
Real shooters, like real 3-point shooters.
Which,
he's not a 3-point.
Was Trae Young in the All-Star game? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah,
I was going to say they could have had him, but if he was already not in the All-Star game, then
they just probably need a replacement. He probably the only one.
Now, if y'all would have had my man James Harden,
he would have did it. Game. James Harden would have did it, and he probably would have won. To be honest,
yeah.
But y'all didn't have him near y'all, and Julius Randle there.
How'd you feel about the All-Star game, though? I know we only had a few highlights in there.
I loved it, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Brown got hurt, but that was weird.
That was weird. Bro. Why are you doing chasing blocks?
You feel me? Relax. But I love the self oops that they was throwing. I love the shooting.
I love seeing Kyrie a lot.
Oh, Kyrie was just going in, bro. Kyrie was just going in.
I like your shoes, Kyrie.
Oh yeah, I need some of them Jones. The moccasin Jones. Yeah,
I like those.
Native American Jones. Yeah, I bang with them Jones.
I like those.
Yeah, indigenous. I'm sorry, them indigenous
Yeah.
Jones. Yeah, I like them indigenous. Jones.
Thank you. Great correction.
We indigenous. You feel what I mean?
But
for the indigenous.
But the MVP though,
I really need them Jones.
all-time All-Star scoring record. We got to give it up to
55, 56?
JT. Yeah, who basically was it him who took Embiid's spot originally for the starter, or was it Kevin Durant? I think it was Jason Tatum. Because remember they had to have 3-4. It was between KD, Giannis, and JT. I think
JT took his spot. It wasn't KD.
I feel like
Because we was like, because I remember when we originally did our jump before they came out.
Yeah, we thought it would be JT and Giannis, but then we went back on that just because KD is just a more popular player.
No, we didn't go back. We left
maybe
him
I did.
off. No, we left him off.
No, I'm talking about like later on. I thought KD would like once the voting had started. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like no. You mean I didn't think of it in the future. Once the voting had started, I noticed KD was getting a lead, and it was because KD was like a better player, but not better player. Excuse me. More popular than Jason Tatum. But he had 55, and some people had something to say about that.
Yeah,
talking to me about that.
Talk about he was arrogant for doing that many points and just playing like that.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Like, this joint was crazy.
It's the All-Star game.
This the only time you get to play like whatever. And also, I like that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum was going back and forth.
Yeah.
They was going back and forth a little bit. Not really, but a little
The
bit.
Celtics are breaking up. That's a sign.
Y'all tried to trade my man Jaylen Brown. Nah, he had to look up on his phone like, what? He a real thorough ball. He about to go play with Kyrie. That's what's about to happen.
Yo, JB on the Mavs.
Come
JB
on. You know he want to play with Kyrie.
JB's on the way.
On the way, bro. We about to bring another JB back.
Mavericks on the way.
A better JB. We bringing back a better JB, bro. It's coming next year.
Also,
but yeah, the All-Star game was great.
Something that turned me off, and this was like a topic during the All-Star game, during the All-Star week, and I feel like it was like the most popular thing, which it shouldn't have been.
With Dame Lillard still being on the Blazers?
No, Stephen A. Smith saying that it was LeBron's fault. All-Star game tanking. It's the judge's fault. I'm going to say that right now. If I'm an All-Star and I see like y'all giving people 9s, no disrespect to D Wade, but you making sure that Derrick Jones Jr. wins over Aaron Gordon, because like that makes me not want to participate in the dunk contest. Mac McClung made $100,000. That was great for him, but these players are making multi-millions and they're building a brand. You can't expect superstars to join that when they see people are getting robbed.
I think it's actually deeper than that though. Anyway, when we talking about LeBron, bro, y'all.
When it's LeBron, it's definitely deeper than that. That's a power dunker.
Yeah, y'all got it. Also, too though. You gotta remember how heavy y'all was on his back about being better than Jordan so early in his career that it turned him off from a lot of stuff. So he never did the dunk contest. Even when Magic Johnson begged him, he said he'll pay him $1 million to like $1 billion, something crazy, some weird crazy amount of money. Like I give you all this money to do it, which at the time was even like LeBron would have took that at that time, but it was deeper than that. Like I just really don't think he wanted anything to do with the whole like. He stopped doing the Jordan stuff, like the chase the Jordan stuff, and the dunk contest was a part of that, John. They said the same thing about Kobe, because Kobe did it because Mike did it too. So
I'm not too big on ESPN, but I did catch something from Brian Windhurst, one of my favorite guys who be on there.
Windy.
And what does that mean? But yeah, he had said that LeBron signed to Sprite before he played the NBA game, if I'm not mistaken. And the Sprite used to at that point was doing the slam dunk contest.
That too, yeah. He used to do those.
And they did not put LeBron in the All-Star game. I don't remember exactly which fours got put ahead of him, but I know one of them was like Michael Redd, and then like I forgot who else it was. And I think he deserved an All-Star appearance, especially like if we're talking the name on top of like how great he did that year.
He trying to be political. LeBron was an All-Star since he touched the ball, bro.
But yeah, like you gotta give him. He should have been a 20-year straight All-Star. How do y'all make it his rookie year and not LeBron?
Because y'all hate it.
But yeah. So, but that he said that was part of the reason why he didn't want to do the slam dunk contest. And just generally, he's a power dunker. He's an in-game dunker. He doesn't do like how many games do you see LeBron hitting 360s between the leg dunks?
That was some Vince Carter stuff. That was some Blake Griffin. The people that participated in the All-Star game were real dunkers. Like LeBron, it looked crazy because he's so big and he usually dunking on somebody. You really like, oh my god. So like, if you want to put Jason Terry up there as a prop, you feel me? That'd be a good job, but.
Yeah, like just have like a full game and then just do ratings on like whoever has the best dunk in the game, and we'll throw like Ja Morant, Zion, LeBron in there. We could do that.
Yeah, because I don't like ain't nobody on John Morant back for not doing this
They
dunk contest.
saying it's LeBron's fault. They're saying LeBron. That's what Stephen A. Smith is trying to put out. He said, "Well, LeBron didn't do it, and stars are following him behind." And I think that's kind of unfair to like the Dwight Howards
Everything
when he was a
LeBron's
star.
Right.
That's unfair to the Blake Griffin when he was a star. That's unfair to like
This was
DeMar
all during
DeRozan,
LeBron time.
Damian Lillard, John Wall. Like there were some stars that participated in the dunk
Yo,
contest.
John Wall John was epic. I remember that John.
So you can't really. That's just not.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
not.
think
It's
fair.
not that. Yeah, it's just that. It's just that all these events are corny now, especially when you get to these dunk contests. Right now, I seen all the dunks that they did before. It was just refreshing to see some of these joints at the time that you seen them. It wasn't really too many dunks that you never really seen before.
Yeah.
And now we getting to a point where we done play 2K. We done watched all the dunks possible or whatever. Kids not even really amazed at this joint. They just did it in 2K. So like this is really just a cultural thing anyway. So like at a certain point, bro, we gonna get rid. Oh, actually, all this stuff is gonna fall off.
Bring out a 1v1 tournament because like even with like humans evolving physically, there's only but so much you can do with enough time in the air with a basketball.
For real,
if you can't fly, you know what I mean. So like, there's just only so much that can happen. Like you know what I mean.
Unless you about to add
Between
trampolines
the
to
legs,
the joints.
behind the back, like what else are you really going to do? And spinning around and throwing stuff off of things. What else?
Like
is there
that's
to do?
why
they
you
brought
get,
props.
I was just about to say,
What?
and I'm so glad we went through a period of time. We run over time, but we went through a period of time where they just kept doing so many props with the dunk contest, like the jumping over a car who never really jumped over a car,
over the hood of a car.
over the hood of a car, the banging 3 balls at one time,
That was
like
actually, I like that one.
like blowing the
a lot.
candle out, like the props got ridiculous at some point because you. Like that's what, like just like he was saying, you couldn't do any more dunks. Like you had to start adding stuff to your dunks, like crazy stuff. Like we gonna extend the joint as high as it can go. Like it was to a point like they put the rim up. Like the Dwight Howard got an extra rim that
Like
he
a
could
12-foot
extend.
joint
Yeah,
or
they could
something?
extend higher, and he dunked that joint, and nobody was like that. Joint was not amazing. Like everybody was like,
JaVale McGee dunked 2 basketballs in 2 different rims
and lost.
and lost.
He
exactly.
dunked 3 balls in one rim that night.
Yeah,
and lost.
because someone jumped over a hood of a car and didn't even jump over it. He just basically jumped on top of
He
it.
jumped on top of it
Because
basically.
all he had to do was get to the basket. But like
The basket was like right on top of the car. But like optics. So like, you know what I mean? It's getting stale. Maybe get rid of that joint for like 5 years and then bring it back.
yeah, try a 1v1 tournament.
Try the 1v1 tournament. I'm telling you, that'll go crazy. If
That's
you-
a lot of bragging rights. Like, and I think it will spice up the season because when they see those same players that beat them in a 1v1 tournament, now it's just kind of like now they gotta.
And the Google Pixel
get back.
phone, they cheated us out of seeing the Giannis Embiid joint. I didn't get to see that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we want that 1v1
We want
next
that
year.
one. Yeah, we need to see that joint. Just
Come on,
release
Adam
the
Silver.
tape. Release the tape.
And I want Wembanyama versus Rudy next year
We
too,
want Wembanyama versus Rudy
and KD, and Jan. Victor versus everybody.
Victor versus everybody. Rise's son versus Victor. Rise's son versus Victor, bro. First to 5, bro. He smoking people, bro. He shooting from half court like it's a free throw shot. Huh. But you know what I mean? That's the All-Star. That's the trade deadline. We had to wrap it up. I just want your pick for the West and the East. We
right
gonna
now?
Yeah, I'm giving you got the chance. This All-Star game. It's our chance to edit our joint from the beginning. We got information now.
Shoot. All right. So for the
Knowledge is
East,
key.
I'm gonna hit y'all with something crazy. Y'all thought I was gonna say the Celtics. No. Y'all thought I was gonna say the Bucks. Chris Middleton, go play. I'm gonna say it's our year. It's something that JC said before. I think it's the Sixers' year this year. Because if they don't do it this year, I want them to blow it up. That's not the reason though. I do think they should blow it up if we don't do it this year. Because like, come on, or like at least get rid of Doc Rivers. But
Definitely get rid of Doc.
But yeah, I don't think people are sleeping on us, to be honest, and we've been hanging in the 3rd seed area, and we haven't, like, we've been beating great teams, and I think we've done better than the last regular season, on top of us starting with most of the team that we have.
And the bench is better.
Bench is way better. On the West, I don't like the Nuggets. Not gonna lie. I think you can't really have I just don't like this. I don't know. Every year it's the same thing.
I just don't know.
It's so hard. For now, you know what? I'm gonna put some pressure on the team that I'm gonna say the Suns. I'm gonna put some pressure on y'all. Devin Booker, Chris Paul, y'all had 2 times to get to the championship. Kevin Durant, you came here to want to hoop. if y'all don't make the conference finals, it looks very bad. But I think y'all are like the favorites on paper. Go get it done. So I'm gonna say Suns Sixers.
All right, I'm gonna say Sixers Mavs.
Sixers Mavs. Woo!
All right,
You gotta give a little bit. I know we're a little bit over time, but I'm gonna need the explanation.
All right, so Sixers, right? The only thing we gotta worry about is the Celtics. Okay, they had a matchup.
No. I need that Mavs explanation.
That Mavs? Bro, Luka made it.
Need to know.
It's only one reason, bro. If Luka can make it to the Western Conference Finals with Jalen Brunson, where do you think he going with Kyrie Irving, bro? That's all I'm saying, bro. Y'all can talk all y'all want, but when it comes to these great players, we talk about a Jordan, a Magic Johnson,
a LeBron,
a Larry Bird, a LeBron, a Kobe, a AI. Certain people make stuff happen that we never seen before. I never seen nobody play like Luka before, bro. Like, I just never did, bro. He can't even jump, bro, and he be winning. I don't know.
I've never seen him jump before. You ever seen him jump?
I never seen him. He dunked like 3 times, bro.
Also, he dunked 3 times. He dunked 3 times.
And he barely be
But his
jumping.
layups, I've never seen him jump. I never seen him get off the floor. Maybe his left foot gets up.
And that's what I be saying. Like, when he dunked, it kind of looked like he already was up there. He just
Someone probably picked him up.
Right. He just
They used the Google Pixel to take out the bull who picked him up,
and he just finished that joint. So like, he's a special player, bro. That's all skill. That's what that means. That's all skill. That's not like, there's no athleticism. That's all skill. That's why I really like him. But like, I think he can do it, bro. I think he's inspired. He ain't lose the spark yet. And I mean, the Mavs always surprise us with little teams like this, bro. They went far last year. They could do it this year with Kyrie, bro. And we only need Kyrie for 1 year because we already know Kyrie about to bounce after this. But it's cool, bro. Inspiration, bro. That's all.
I mean, if they win a chip, I think he's.
If it's a chip, he was here to stay because Jaylen Brown on the way.
So we got. so far we got. I guess the next time we'll do this will be April.
Mm-hmm.
But Mavs Sixers, and then we got Sixers Suns.
Sixers Suns, right.
So we gonna see.
Oh my God! But that Mavs Suns matchup this year,
because it's already a rivalry.
Woo! I can't wait, bro.
Yeah.
That's when I'm telling y'all, when the pressure on, bro, you see the most craziest things out of Luka, bro. We might get 70. Who knows, bro? He just be rising to the challenge. That's my guy. But look, we got 10 minutes over. If y'all still watching,
I'm sorry, we missed you guys. We had to go over.
We missed y'all. We had to go over a little bit.
Sorry.
It's just us two as well. We definitely gonna have more guests coming on soon, you feel me? But we just have to tap in with y'all. You know what I mean? But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tapping in. Let us know in the comments who y'all think is going to make it to the finals this year. Which teams do y'all think made the best moves, you feel me? And who is in the best position and made their team better after the All-Star break, you feel me? Can AD stay healthy? We'll find out on next Dragon Ball Z episode.
Is Ja Morant fine in the West?
Is he really fine in the West?
Find out next on NBA Z.